Everyone, let us discuss this example. In this example, we have to find open ball in R2 with a metric d infinity, okay, which is induced by norm infinity. So they have given one metric d infinity, and with respect to that, we have to find open ball in R2 with center 0, 0 and radius 1. So let us follow the definition of open ball and let us try to find. So we we are considering open ball with center 0, 0, radius 1. Okay, so we are familiar with definition of open ball, but let me write it again. So open ball with center a, radius r, it is defined as x belongs to capital X such that d of xa less than r. So this is definition of open ball, right? Let us follow it. So it is defined as x belongs to capital X. Okay, capital X means R2 we have. So element of R2 will be in this form, x comma y belongs to R2, right? Such that d of, but I should write d infinity since the given metric is d infinity, okay, d infinity of xy, this point, comma, a means center. So center of ball, they have given 0, 0 less than radius is 1. Okay, they have clearly mentioned radius is 1. So we follow the definition and I wrote this one. Let me remove it once so we will have some more space to solve this example. Okay, yes. So let us continue. So this is equal to xy belongs to R2 such that d infinity is a metric induced by norm infinity. So definition of d infinity depends on norm infinity. So let me write. So definition of d infinity will be norm xy minus 0, 0 infinity less than 1. So after that we have to do this subtraction. See, both are elements of R2. So we can subtract component wise. That means we will have like this, xy belongs to R2 such that we are subtracting x minus 0, we will have x, y minus 0, we will have y, infinity less than 1. Okay, so this is equal to xy belongs to R2, right? See, let us follow the definition of norm infinity. It says maximum of mod x1 comma mod x2. That means I can write this is maximum of mod x comma mod y less than 1. Okay, so this thing we will have. So what will be the maximum? That will be definitely less than 1. So let us continue it. Let us see what will happen. So xy belongs to R2. So maximum is less than 1. That means definitely both of them will be less than 1. Okay, so this is a common sense. So mod x is less than 1 and mod y is also less than 1 since maximum is less than 1. Getting? So one result we know, which we have already seen in first year. Okay, let me write it here. So mod a less than b if and only if minus b less than a less than b. This result we have already seen. Okay, so can we apply that result here? Yes, definitely. For both inequalities we can apply the same result. So let us see what we'll get. So xy belongs to R2. Okay, let us find. So if you apply the result here, minus 1 less than x less than 1, and here we will have minus 1 less than y less than 1. What it means, our x value of x always lies in minus 1 and 1 and value of y always lies in minus 1 and 1. So simply, see, when we want to draw any region, want to find any region, then we replace inequality by equality, we find the curves and the required region is bounded by those curves. Okay, so therefore we can say the region is bounded by x is equal to minus 1, region is bounded by x is equal to 1, region is bounded by y is equal to minus 1 and region is bounded by y is equal to 1. Okay, so let us find that region. Before that, make a screenshot of it, then we will go further. So therefore I have clearly mentioned here region is bounded by these 4 lines. Okay, so let us draw the line. X is equal to minus 1, that means a line parallel to y-axis. Okay, this is a line parallel to y-axis, passes through x is equal to minus 1. That means we will have line like this. Okay, so we will have line like this. Let me show it here. So this is a line x is equal to minus 1. See, I have drawn here dotted line. Okay, I have drawn dotted line because we had got strictly inequality. that means points lie on a line, these are not part of a given region. Okay, so that's why I drawn here dotted line. Let us go further. X is equal to 1. It is again a line parallel to y-axis, but it passes through x is equal to 1. That means we will have line like this. Okay, so this is a line. X is equal to 1. Next, y is equal to -1. That means a line parallel to x-axis. This is a line parallel to x-axis. Let us draw the line. Y is equal to -1. It will be like this. Okay, y is equal to -1. So we have y is equal to -1, and y is equal to 1. That means a line again parallel to x-axis passes through y is equal to 1. So this line will be like this. So y is equal to 1. That means region is bounded by these 4 lines. So obviously this square is nothing but a required region, right? So let me show it here. So this is a required open ball with center 0 0 and radius 1. Okay, so yes, we should mention here. Okay, yes, the shaded region represents shaded region represents an open ball. What was the open ball? B, 0 0 1 in metric space R2 D infinity. Okay, so we have got this is an open ball. B 0 0 1, center 0 0, radius 1. Actually it's a square we have got. Okay, it's not circular. Okay, it's a square we have got. This is a required open ball. Make a screenshot of it, then we will stop. Thank you. Bye bye.